everyone, it's Thomas from Curvo. So BUX Zero and Curvo share the same goals. It's for millennials and the Gen Z to prepare for their financial future by investing in the financial markets. However, they target different types of investors because of our different approaches. So in this video, we're going to look at the differences and help you make a decision on which app is more suited to you and your investment goals. So BUX Zero leaves all the hard investment decisions up to you. They're essentially a broker. So what this means is that they simply give you access to the financial markets, but you are fully responsible for actually making the right investment decisions. So you have to figure out what to buy, when to buy, understand the tax implications of your decisions, rebalance your investments and make sure they stay in line with your goals and risk tolerance. So this is not an easy task, and doing it well is even harder. It requires knowledge about investing and the financial markets, your time, a lot of motivation, and a healthy dose of self-confidence. So the learning curve can actually be daunting, especially if you have little experience with investing. On the other hand, Curvo takes care of all the complexities of good investing. So we realized ourselves the difficulties of investing through a broker like BUX Zero. So our approach with Curvo is very different. We make the right investment decisions for you so you don't actually have to worry. Rather than having to pick the right stocks, ETFs, crypto, among the thousands available on BUX Zero, when you invest with Curvo, you invest in an investment portfolio that's tailored to you and your goals. So these portfolios are composed of globally diversified index funds, meaning you own a piece of the growth of the global economy, and they are really suited to make the most of your long-term savings. And so BUX Zero is really for you if you really know what you're doing, or at least you think you do, because building an investment portfolio is right for you. That's right for you is really not an easy task. There are many factors that come into play when deciding if a particular ETF or a stock is a good investment. And so to avoid costly mistakes when you're actually investing your savings, it's really important to know that your investment decisions are deliberate and they're well researched. You might like BUX Zero if trading is your hobby, or you're convinced that you can beat the markets. Another thing, maybe BUX Zero is for you if you're okay paying the Belgian stock transaction tax every month. So as a Belgian resident, you have to pay and declare this transaction tax on anything you buy or sell on BUX Zero. It's called the beurs tax or taxe boursière. So to avoid problems with the tax authorities, you're actually required to pay it before the end of the following month. I've put a link in the show notes with BUX's instructions. You may like BUX Zero if you love dopamine, because investing in individual stocks and ETFs and crypto is super exciting. You think you're a little Warren Buffett when, that stock or that thematic ETF you picked does well. And I think BUX Zero is really for you if you want to invest in companies that you love. So you can buy stocks of your favorite companies through BUX Zero. To flip it, Curvo is for you if you actually want to invest in a plan tailored to you. You don't necessarily want to spend your free time on your investments. You want to automate your saving habits. You actually want to invest for the long term, and you see investing as a tool for a better financial life. I put a link in the show notes which adds a bit more context to Curvo, but it is possible to invest through Curvo and BUX Zero using a core satellite strategy. I know we didn't come up with that name, but in the core part of your investments that are well diversified, long-term, and they don't ever need to change, Curvo was built to fill that role. The satellite part, that's the smaller part that you allocate to more actively managed investments. So theoretically, you can use BUX Zero or any other broker to invest in individual stocks, thematic ETFs, or cryptocurrencies. But with this approach, you still get to experience that excitement, that dopamine rush when you're picking your own investments. But on the other hand, you also just have that peace of mind that the majority is actually well invested in a thought out, diversified portfolio that's going to bring you success long term. So thanks for watching. We really hope you found this video useful. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you're using BUX and how you're actually selecting stocks. All right, speak to you soon.